learn how to import data into R. Move over to the project folder, Bio413, and within that we've got our data folder, our folder containing our R Markdown files, and the folders like output and images in R. So let's start the project. And create a new R Markdown file. All right, so we'll call that chapter 3 import. Okay, chapter 3 import. First thing to do is get rid of all of this demo text. All right, and let's save this. I'm going to save it to our RMD folder, and we'll just call it chapter 3. All right. Here's the text that we want to move. We want to create a setup chunk with all of these packages that we're loading and with the addresses to where our data are. So I'm going to copy that, go to my R, and I'm going to paste it into the setup chunk. Okay, so a few things here. Notice that we're using the here package to locate the file. All right. Now we're going to start with the first data set, this Excel file, locate it at Data Dryad. So here's our file. We need to download that. I'm going to click on the download, and it downloads it to the hard drive. That download is right here. I'm going to unzip it, and there's our Excel file. We need to drag that over and put it into our data folder. So here I click it and drag it into our data folder. Now it's in the data folder, and we want to embed this within its own folder. And that folder is going to have the name of the title of the paper. Prenatal acoustic communication, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now we're set. So we go back to the text. And we copy the code to import those data. So let's set up an import chunk, a new chunk. This chunk imports the chick data. I'm going to type it in. So I can run each of these chunks individually, or I can go up to run and I can run all of the chunks. I'm going to run all of the chunks right now. And as long as your folder is set up, as long as your project folder is set up the way we've set it up here, we should have the chick data. I'm going to put view chick, and notice that I commented out this line of code, and that's because I don't actually always want it to run when I run it. In order to run it, I'm going to highlight just the code and run the selected line. Right, and there's our data. So let's hit Command S to save what we've done.